Obsolete stock that isn't ready to be written off yet needs to be managed within your system. Here's my take on a way that you can do it in Business Central. In your chart of accounts, let's start there. In your inventory section, set up a GL account. In my case, I've set it up as 1306 for inventory obsolete. You want it in the same area as all of your inventory balance sheet accounts. This obsolete stock is still in your inventory, it's still sitting there, it's still got a value, but it's just items that you're not selling anymore and you want to track them. In your locations for inventory, set up a new location called Obsolete. I haven't put any other information except for a code. You can add additional information as you wish. In inventory posting, set up. You then need to, for the location code of Obsolete, and for all of your existing inventory posting groups, you don't need any new ones, set the inventory account to be the one you have just set up, the 1306. The other accounts probably don't matter so much. You kind of still want them going the same way if you do happen to sell any of these items or write them off from your obsolete location. You then also want to set up a stock keeping unit. So if we go to create stock keeping units, we're going to create per location. I'm actually just going to do it for the one item that I'm going to use for this example, but you could do it across the board and that would update anything that you hadn't already set up in the stock keeping area. So I'm just going to hit OK. So now if I go to my items and have a look at this item that I've got 458 in inventory. If I have a look at my related stock keeping units, we can see the different sites that I've got quantities at, and you can see I transferred 10 into my obsolete site previously. So I'm going to take this 70 that I've got here in location 200 and move it to obsolete. And the way you do that is you use an Item Reclassification Journal. Item reclassification journals are what you would use to move goods from one location to another without having to use a transfer, where you might actually want to recode things. So you can see out here I've got old department code, new department code, so different ways that you might want to reclassify the item. So I just need to put my item number, and I'm going to take it from 200 and I want it to go into obsolete. Oh, can't spell. And I was going to move 70. I don't need to put dollar values or anything. It's only quantities and locations. All of the values come from what's already posted. And I'm going to post that. Okay, so if we go back to our stock keeping units, warehouse stock keeping, we can now see I've got 80 in my obsolete location. If we go back to my chart of accounts, we can now see I've got a balance of 6,000 sitting in my obsolete location, obsolete GL account. And if I pick up any one of these, I can then find my entries and see what this is relating to. So we've got the GL entry. Let's have a look at the 9 item ledger entries, and it's immediately picked up the different lots that I had sitting in the location of 200, and it's put it in. The reason for the different entries will be there were different prices associated with the 70 items. So it's pulled each of the individual cost layers out and then bulked that together as one entry in obsolete. By doing it this way, what it does mean is if you look at something like your inventory, your item valuation report, so let's just go back to our items. And let's have a look at reports, inventory, item inventory valuation. if I put that just, let's go for the previous year, and I want to filter it by my location of obsolete. Then you can see I've got the items that make up the value and can tie that then into my chart of accounts. So that's my thoughts on how to account for your obsolete stock.